That's a big one. Look at that sucker. That's a good one right there.
You know, you talk to just about anybody in the country right now, and one of the premier places to go fishing anywhere in the nation is right here, Toledo Bend Reservoir on the Texas-Louisiana border. A gigantic lake with an unbelievable population of bass. It's got big ones in it and a ton of them. We can't wait to fish today, early March. This is Fishing and Hunting Texas.
From Mexico to Louisiana, the Red River down to the Laguna Madre, Texas is one big playground. Join professional bass fisherman and three-time FLW Angler of the Year, Clark Wendlandt, as he takes you on some of the best outdoor adventures the Lone Star State has to offer. This is Fishing and Hunting Texas.
You know, one thing I've been wanting to do, more of a bucket list thing, you know, I've fished Toledo Bend a lot of times, but I've been really wanting to go over there during the spawn, full moon, or it was actually the new moon, March, early March, and just see if I could really catch those fish. You know, I've been excited about fishing Toledo Bend and showing you exactly what this lake has to offer for a long time. I wanted to get over here last year and just never had the opportunity. What an incredible place this is. It's one of the most dynamic fisheries I've ever fished. It's got timber in it, it's got grass in it, it's got kind of some shallow hay grass on it. It's got stumps everywhere, the whole lake. Deep water, shallow water, there's a little bit of everything. We're here during the spawn. They ought to be biting. We get over there and we just get surprised by a gale force south wind. There's a low pressure storm system coming and just didn't realize that it was going to be that windy. And I've been in East Texas a lot in my life. I've fished over there a good bit, and there's just not that often that south wind blows that hard. But man, it was galing. There, you know, there's several different times you can see that wind blowing on my shirt and the trees about, you know, falling over. But you know, we're fishing Toledo Bend. We got the opportunity to be there. The way I saw it is hey, let's see if we can still have a good day. And what I've got here is I've got a male and a female on a bed. You know, we kind of got in this little area right here, and there's a lot of sand spots around. Just real patiently, just put our power poles down, and we're just sitting there. And we're just watching, and we're seeing fish cruising around. See, they're just moving in right now. And those fish, when they're just starting to move in like that, you just got to be patient. It's not like you can just go in there and fire on every bed. It's going to be kind of hard to catch most of them, and you just got to be patient.
That's a big one.
I set the hook on that fish. I just did not realize how big that fish was. I could tell it was a good fish. I was thinking 4, maybe 5 pounds at the most. Shoot, we get that fish up there, it's over 7 pounds. I mean, it's a giant. I threw over there and we could see these fish sitting on this bed. Look at that thing. Oh, gosh. That was the second cast of that tube. Oh, look at that guy. What a fish to start the day. I mean, you get going and your expectations are good, and bam, we start with a 7-pounder. That's pretty good. I mean, look at that fish. That is a beautiful fish. I mean, I can stick my whole fist down his mouth. Easy 7-pounder. You know, when I saw that fish sitting there, I could see him, and you know, I knew it was a good one. I could just kind of see a shadow, and I stayed a long way away from that bed and threw over there. All of a sudden, he goes down there, and my bait starts cruising off. That is too awesome. And that's a heck of a way to start the day right there. We've been out here for about an hour and had a couple bites on swim jigs. It's kind of windy, you know, it's hard to see, and I see this kind of sand spot. Saw a fish cruise off, and I just had no idea it was that big, man. That was a giant. Good way to start the day. You know, a lot of times what I really prefer to do on a bedding fish is not get way up there tight on them. They just stay, you know, they'll bite a lot better and you stay a little ways away. And You know, this bed right here, I can't really see exactly what's going on it anyway because it's just too much wind. You know, there's a good ripple on there. The water's not that clear. It's dark. I mean, it's pretty clear, but it's just so dark. And I just can't really see exactly what's going on. I know there's a fish sitting there. There he is. He threw it. I really wasn't even sure he had it. I felt a little something and I thought, I think he does, but I just didn't know for sure. That was a good fish. That was at least a 4-pounder.
Stay with us. Coming up, we've got more from Toledo Bend Reservoir with Clark Wendlandt, right here on Fishing and Hunting Texas.
Fish on! Come on, get together.
Oh, nice shot.
You put the cool in life. We put the cool in coolers. Arctic ice.
Let's get down to business. Quiet, you sons of fishes. Now, what?
I'm switching sonar.
Why?
Cause now I can see fish swimming live in front of my boat. I even see fish attack my lure. Y'all sonar's just history. I'm out.
I'm with him.
Ever dreamed of fishing with an FLW champion? Well, now's your chance to win a guided fishing trip with 3-time Angler of the Year and Americana Outdoors staff member Clark Wendlandt. Americana Outdoors is giving a trip in October of 2016 with a legend of the sport for a day of bass fishing that will be filmed for Americana Outdoors. Sign up to win at americanaaoutdoors.com. Fishing and Hunting Texas is brought to you in part by Cabela's. It's in your nature. Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. And by Garmin, the power of simple. Welcome back. We're in East Texas on Toledo Bend Reservoir, one of the premier big bass fisheries in the country.
You know, Toledo Bend is a massive impoundment. It's one of the most dynamic lakes I've ever seen. It's got so many kinds of cover. It's got all kinds of shallow vegetation that grows under the water. It's got that hay grass that actually grows up out of the water. It's got buck bushes, it's got lily pads. It's got timber all over that thing, and it's also got a lot of deep water. It's blessed with bait. It's got bait all over, and you know, it's got a lot of brim. We saw a lot of brim up shallow. It's a good crappie lake. There's balls of shad all over out, and it's just one of those places. As far as a destination to go fishing, a tournament destination, or just to go catch some fish, it's one of the best lakes in the country right now. Get in here. I'm just totally, at this point, I can't even see sand spots or anything, but I'm just pitching in holes. That's a good fish right there. I caught that one flipping a tube. Strike King flipping tube. It's a good fish, and one thing about this lake is you can see he's on a bed right now. He's got that bloody tail. One thing about this lake is any pitch can be a giant. That's pretty cool right there. I mean, we're just doing the best we can. Wind's howling, just pitching, fishing. You know, you got to have a bait. You know, I'm pitching a 1/4 or 5/16 ounce weight. It really almost sometimes feels like I need a little bit heavier one. And that's like I went earlier to that 3/4 ounce jig, but you know, I'd love to be able to get these baits down there. And if you know, one little trick you can always do is go with the wind. You go with the wind, it's always easier to get your bait a little farther down. The wind's just starting to blow harder and harder, and you know, I've got sight fishing on my brain. I want to see them. And I've fished Toledo Bend during the spawn before. I love, you know, there's so many big fish in there, and I love observing those fish and watching them and seeing what they're doing, but this just was one of those days you couldn't do that. I mean, it was a gale force wind, and we had to deal with that gale force wind. And so as the day progressed, really what we started doing is we had several different rigs, caught a lot of them on a tube, especially when we're pitching individual sand spots, but then we started pitching some reeds and some, you know, just shallow grass and, you know, just, you know, there's hay grass, there's all kinds of holes in it and stuff, and those fish were bedding in those holes. And so, you know, we actually started just blind pitching, and we caught some of our better fish that way.
There he is. That fish. Now all I'm really doing right now, that's a good one. All I'm really doing right now, let me show you what I'm throwing. That tube, Strike King 4.5 inch flipping tube. And I'm just going along and I'm seeing a white spot. Now that was a nice fish. And you know, they're bedding, I just can't see them very good. So basically I'm just looking at these little spots and just pitching on them. Hey, we're sitting here in the Isles of Cabela, stocking up on everything we need for fishing this year on Fishing and Hunting Texas. If you get the opportunity, check out our website, like us on our Facebook page, message us and let us know where you'd like to see us go all around this great state. We'd love to hear from you.
Well, coming up, there's more from Toledo Bend, and Clark will give us some insight into his recent second-place finish at Lake Hartwell on the FLW Tour. Stay with us.
Experience Hi-Vis, a brighter sight picture than standard sights, giving you an immediate, more successful shooting performance. Hi-Vis lets you see a dramatic contrast between the target and the barrel for a more intuitive aim that delivers instant results. Our light pipes come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and colors, designed to be seen in a variety of conditions. With our broad line of sights, you'll see your marksmanship dramatically improve, bringing more fun and confidence into every shooting experience. Shoot more accurately. Enjoy the sport. Choose Hi-Vis.
Total performance. Nowhere could it be more defined than in the Ranger Z series. With unparalleled advancements, these rigs are driven to dominate. Coupled with Evinrude E-Tech's unrivaled performance and up to 500 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance, they're the ultimate fishing machines. The legendary leadership of the Ranger Z500 series. It's the kind of feeling nothing else can touch. Power your Ranger with Evinrude E-Tech.
There's two things between an angler and the fish, the sun and the bugs. Sawyer's line of sunscreens and bug sprays keep you focused on the fish. Sawyer's Stay Put sunscreen formula bonds with your skin for a more comfortable and better level protection. And picaridin insect repellent will only harm the bugs, never your fishing gear. Also, Sawyer permethrin repels and kills on contact over 55 species of insects. You're already outdoors. Sawyer keeps you there.
Fishing and Hunting Texas is brought to you in part by Lucas Oil and Marine Products. It works. Arctic Ice. We put the cool in cooler. And by Grove Tech. Go hunt. We'll carry the gun. And now, the Garmin Verb Tournament Report.
Hey, we just got back driving all the way across the country from the second FLW Tour stop of the year, Lake Hartwell, South Carolina. I had a great event over there. The fish were moving up to spawn. I want to show you the bait I was fishing. It's a bait that I've been fishing on Fishing and Hunting Texas, Wacky Style Strike King Ocho. It's a 6-inch bait. It's a pretty big bait, and that's why I was catching some of those bigger fish.
You know, it's a weightless bait, but it's heavy, real easy to cast. You can skip it well. I was skipping it up under docks, and I was also throwing it around cover in shallow bays. Both ways worked equally well. I mean, those fish were coming into spawn about as fast as they could possibly come. I only lost by 7 ounces, and that hurts a little bit because I really like to win. But, you know, it was a great event. I didn't really do anything wrong. I didn't lose any fish the last day that would have got me there. John Cox won the event. He had a great tournament also. So I feel really great about it, but I'm glad to be home. It's time to do a little turkey hunting and then get ready for Beaver Lake, the next stop.
Keep up with Clark on his Fishing and Hunting Texas blog. You can find this and a complete library of his past shows at fishandhuntingtexas.com.
You know, usually the fish get more aggressive when it's windy, but one thing that happens is during the spawn, it really doesn't happen the same way. What happens a lot of times is those fish, you know, they're locked down on a bed, they just won't chase. And, you know, you could get out there and fish for pre-spawn fish right now, but I feel like there's so many fish that are on the beds right now, I just want to fish for those spawning fish. And so it just makes fishing tough, it really does. There he is. Oh, that's a good one. I didn't realize it was that good a fish when he bit that first time. That's a great, man. He bit it that first time and came out. I didn't know he was anywhere near that big. Oh, see that one? That's a great fish. He had that thing way down deep in his mouth that time. That's pretty awesome right there. That fish right there, you know, he bit. Now, a lot of times in the wind, they'll bite just a little bit better. I pitched it up on that bed. He bit. I missed him. Pitched it in there again. Got him the second time. That's pretty awesome. You know, sometimes when the wind's howling, you just got to make the best of it. And, you know, that's what we're doing. We're literally on one of the best lakes in the country. And when you're fishing a really good place and it's windy, you got a lot better chance to catch good fish. That was pretty fun.
You know, we really got pretty much blown off of what we were fishing. We were trying to fish. I mean, the wind was just blowing so hard. And so finally, we made a tough run. I mean, we couldn't even get the camera out to show it. It was so rough. I mean, I'm talking about 5 and 6 footers. And we're just sitting out there riding them. It's tough on Toledo Bend because there's boat lanes. And when you see those boat lanes, you can't just run off to the side whatever way the waves dictate running. So basically, I just had to get out there and kind of surf those waves. And we ended up getting to an area closer to where we put in, and we just, started throwing a swim jig. Hack-Attack heavy cover swim jig. I fish it a lot. I just had a Rage Craw trailer on there, and pretty quick I catch a good one. Just going down between cypress trees, between bushes, and that area was a little bit different. That water temperature had got up to, it was 60 degrees or maybe just a little bit more. But the real key on that is it was just getting to that point. Instead of it being 60 for a long time, it was water that just seemed like it was just getting there. And so, most of those fish that were on beds, I just thought probably they weren't bedding there yet. I thought it was more of a situation of, hey, they're gonna be thinking about bedding, I'll pick up this swim jig, see if we can get a bite.
Now, we have totally moved areas of the lake. This fish, look at this fish, he just looks totally different than those ones we've been catching. And this fish, I caught this fish on a swim jig, and I'm just basically covering water. Pretty good looking fish. Fat, man, he came out fast. That was cool. I mean, he hit that thing so hard. Toledo Bend is a massive impoundment on the Texas-Louisiana border. It's probably the best fishing lake in the country right now. It's got great bass fishing, got great brim fishing, great crappie fishing, great catfish fishing. I mean, you can do anything you want there.
It's that good. It's just one of those special places that you gotta go see.
These are my Strike King S11s. Get your own.
We've always looked for ways to block out distracting light. Wiley X has gone one step further. Peripheral light diminishes the effectiveness of polarized lenses. Only Wiley X removable facial cavity seals block out that light. And you see fish better. Wiley X, absolute premium protection for sportsmen.
Win a guided turkey hunting trip with Americana Outdoors staff member Jeff Reynolds. This hunting trip to South Texas will be filmed for Americana Outdoors and will be set for March of 2017, when the turkeys will be in full strut. Sign up today at AmericanaOutdoors.com for your chance to hunt for Rio Grande turkeys in South Texas. Fishing and Hunting Texas is brought to you in part by Strike King Lure Company and Optics, Sawyer, we keep you outdoors, and by AmericanaOutdoors.com. Welcome back to Fishing and Hunting Texas from Toledo Bend Reservoir, one of the premier bass lakes in the country. Now, despite the tough conditions, Clark was able to put some good fish in the boat using a variety of methods. And that leads us right into the Cabela's tackle box.
I just want to talk about Toledo Bend and our key setups there. You know, we had a really windy day, and when you get a day like that, sometimes you got to make a few changes to your tackle just to, you know, that you wouldn't normally make, just to be able to deal with that wind. The way we fished there, for the most part, was, you know, pitching at shallow sand spots or reeds or whatever was in the water, little bushes, just whatever we could see that was in the water. But the wind was blowing so hard I had to put a little heavier weight. There's two main baits I used. I caught a majority of those fish on beds on a Strike King flipping tube, and I was just throwing black and blue. As far as my rig up goes on this, I've got just a tour grade tungsten with a bobber stopper above it. The bobber stopper is there so that your weight can't fly up your line if your bait actually gets stuck on some cover. Sometimes they'll separate if you don't have a bobber stopper. Just a wide gap hook, and then as far as the tube goes, you know, black and blue 4.5 inch. It's an easy rig up. I was fishing it on 20-pound fluorocarbon. I had a Tournament ZX flipping rod with an arachnid reel, and you know, that was my main setup with the tube. When the other setup I had is I caught some on a rage bug, and those were just flipping. I was flipping a rage bug. I love this bait right here. When you look at this bait, it's a compact bait. It really has a lot of action. What you do is you separate the two tails, and so these two are separate, and then they just flap when they go down. I want to show you how I rig this thing. Again, I've got the same rig up on my hook and weight. I've got a bobber stopper at the top, tour grade tungsten, and then I've got a heavy cover flipping hook, Strike King. This is a 5/0 hook. To me, it fits this rage bug absolutely perfect. So when I actually run that bait up on that hook, the key is you can't go on too far. It's about 1/2 inch. And then you run it up the hook, and hook it in the back, and then put that weight on top, and then you pull that bobber stopper down right on it, and that's a flipping bait that I've been throwing that thing a ton, because it is it's got great action in the water, and it's small and compact. Works good on beds, works good just flipping, either way.
That fish was just on isolated cover. I'm gonna show you. Oh, get in here. Look at that sucker. That's a good one right there. I caught him on a rage bug. I'm gonna show you that thing sticking right in the top of his head right there. And what it was is just a little isolated reed patch, just one by itself. And a lot of times big fish will spawn by isolated cover. And I just flipped up there. I mean, we're fishing Toledo Bend today and we picked the wrong day. It is a gale. And when I say gale, I'm talking 20, 30 mile an hour wind. And it's hard to do anything, so I just started flipping. That was pretty fun. Try that again. Hey, if you get the opportunity, go check out our website, like us on our Facebook page, message us, let us know where you'd like to see us fish all around this great state. We've had fun today. Hope you enjoyed it.
Hey, a big thanks to our sponsors for helping to make this week's show happen. And thanks to those of you that have made Fishing and Hunting Texas one of the longest running outdoor shows on television.